Yeah. 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 My style and flow, segregated like Jim Crow. He made me clean as snow. You can't check my yo. I ain't a perfect man, just sinner saved by grace for show. Whose blessings overflow. I ain't your average Joe. Ain't rich but far from a hobo. You always weak but so bro. I'm representing Christ like a logo. I'm hot for him like Coco. Thanks for pulling me back like a yo-yo. Shots out to my kinfolk B.O. Cause he get line like a Leo. And I'm a machine like C3PO. Like come in, let's G.O. to a place you never seen before. I'ma go harder than Baltimore. Though like a pass from Joe Flacco. Sometimes you have a friend turn a foe. Just to let you know, you will see who really loves you when you really at your low. God, you been so good. God, you been so good. God, you been so. God, you been so good. God, you been so good. God, you been so. God, you been so good. God, you been so good. God, you been so. God, you been so good. God, you been so good to me. Lord, you been so good. Lord, you been so good. Lord, you been so. Lord, you been so good. Lord, you been so good. Lord, you been so. Lord, you been so good. Lord, you been so good. Lord, you been so. Lord, you been so good. Lord, you been so good to me. Knock, knock, Jesus at your door. Man, I'm wrecking, somebody call a tow. Haven't even reached my plateau. Why them boys is status quo and them boys is so not deaf. Please don't blame it on the ref. Blame it on yourself. If I was you, I'd hang it on the shelf. And I ain't gotta be nobody other than myself. And I'm so right, I don't think I even need my left. And I be working year round, kinda like a elf. But too much work though, it's kinda bad for your health. Don't get me wrong, I'm about my wealth. But it becomes evil when it consumes oneself. Now you in that fast lane like you Jeff. Gordon to beg your pardon. Sin really only make your heart just harden. My flow got stronger like it's been roaring. Still serve you without even courting. Life short, don't know we departing. Somewhere else like Marvin the Martian. Coming straight at you like I'm Jordan. Listen to me like I'm a drill sergeant. I ain't wasting my breath like I'm Jordan. I ain't pushing high air like I'm farting. That's a Facebook quote, so log in. I'm a sinner, so I had done to poke in. This dope EJ what you smoking. I promise in life to go get broke in. I wish I was just joking. Invoke God, forget hope in. Just trying to get the ones asleep awoke in. God, you been so good. God, you been so good. God, you been so. God, you been so good. God, you been so good. God, you been so. God, you been so good. God, you been so good. God, you been so. God, you been so good. God, you been so good to me, 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 to me. God, you been so good to me, to me, to me. To me, to me, to me, to me, to me.